I am Venom Walker. In today's episode, we are talking about this. Enjoy. In around Hogwarts, because the figure, he kind of very much represents Gandalf in most ways, even though I get the irritation fans, because Gandalf wasn't the first wizard to make it to Earth at all. In media, the books. So they need to either retcon that, or maybe this isn't Gandalf. I've got some comments saying maybe it's a blue wizard, blue purple. Maybe it's one of them. Maybe it's someone else. It points at Gandalf the most, I think. But if it is, that wouldn't make sense because Gandalf kind of does wander now for about 1,000 years backwards and forwards. So, as I say, if it is him, this is how he gets the idea to wander. Whereas Saruman doesn't really wander around, he stays put in his tower for the most part. And then Radagast stays in the woods pretty much, I would for that. And like, they all have a home, whereas Gandalf doesn't really have a home. He's kind of literally friends with everyone. Yeah, it would fit to be Gandalf. There's nothing to say that wizard should be Gandalf at all. He could actually simply be a new person, new character for the Rings of Power. Maybe he wasn't sent to begin with. Maybe he gets defeated at some sent back to wherever he's from. And then later on, Gandalf ends up like, and then they look quite similar, but also that doesn't mean they are the same person. I don't think I knew that. Don't think I knew that. So now we found out he has through the competition, which would make sense because if elves don't need sleep, they don't tire as easy. Like they don't need sleep, so does that mean they don't tire? And then if they don't tire, surely he would win easily. I don't know how they don't tire, but magic, I guess. So yeah, he threw the fight, which is yeah, interesting. So the whole cavern full with me through. I wonder where it all goes. Like, do they end up using all of it for, or do they only use so much? And where's the Balrog? And I said before in the previous episode, like, what happened? Did the Balrog get defeated and then hide in the very low down cavern? And also, I would love to see a map of how far deep they are. Because the way it's led to in the books and in the film is that they dug really, really deep into actual Middle Earth, like really deep, and then they broke the Balrog. So yeah, how deep? Well, that's a bit unkind. With his son, I presume that means that's like the symbol of the prince noble house. So does that mean he's not actually prince and not wear that? But the dwarven people are very stubborn. He did it, he did it, he brought life back into the trees. Oh, now they can eat. So the hobbits don't seem to have any interaction. Yeah, I never thought about actually don't do that. Even in the Hobbit, they don't really interact with Aragorn's the only person, and it scared her away. Ah, yeah, the witches. I don't know what order they're from, actually. Don't I don't think we find out. Or maybe we do. Seem to remember a line of the dialogue. Now, are these witches the humans who have gone to the dark side, as it were? Or are they other angels come to Middle Earth? Obviously, Sauron's much more powerful. And also, do they have a moth? I feel like there might be a big hint in series. I've heard a rumor. I'm not sure if. Ooh, so that's interesting. They seem to have the same power set. The man in grey, kind of. But does that mean angels are fallen to the dark side, being on the same level as Sauron, or are they humans trained by, like, they seem evil, but also we haven't seen them do anything evil per se yet. It's to be looking for the man in grey. Why? Oh, I don't know. So I said they weren't evil. However, that would seem like quite evil. And they are evil. That reminds me of Shadowcast. I mean Shadowcast of that, but well. See, I wonder if there's centaurs in. That's kind of everything else. I don't know if we never see or hear about, but maybe in the first age. Okay, that's a quite bad art. Queen or Green Queen, over your petty enemy when we defeat them. I see it. Quite pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, it took me a second to work out what's going on there. Yeah, he's sad. He ignored because obviously he's not found his. I forgot that. Get away from war, but actually, yeah, he's not found his. And also, as dramatic as this is, I actually did kind of forget that the Elven people don't know this is going on at all. Maybe a few of them might have seen it wherever they are in London, but also no, they should have been able to see Mount Doom a lot. So it'd be interesting to see what they think is going on. But we've got none of the main character roster anywhere near London, apart from the High King Maisie Carabimbor maybe in London, but he's not a main character, even though he is. He's not been on his own in the scene. So it'd be interesting to see what they think is going on. So the witches did all that damage, and then what? Just wandered off. And I would guess that's why the hobbits have bigger feet, because they used to walk everywhere. I'm almost surprised by the time we see the first hobbit that we know. I'm not surprised that they almost stop wearing shoes. That would point towards even more comfort. I think pretty much altered, like out of the other very, very much about comfort, actually going eating. So Hellbrand got injured and he looked awful, and now he's somehow able to get up and ride away with Galadriel to London. I don't quite know how he got. There was a massive volcano, so could do reason at that point. I suppose. There is Balrog. I know he's a bit different Balrog starring white, but he is. I know. Let's call it Mordor. I'm not actually sure what Mordor means. I have a feeling it's something like Shadow Home, Shadow Place, or like something like that. But that imagery is quite good. Quite like that as a. It seems to be much bigger than Mordor than in Peter Jackson. It seems a lot more. Obviously, this is before the back gates were made. The tower with the eye on. I thought the tower with the order where the elf was at the beginning of the series. I thought that would be the back gates, but I don't think so because that got destroyed, and also that's the very near Mount. So I'm not sure where the back gates be put in relation to, and the tower. I'm not sure where that. Like in some pictures, it looks quite near Mount Doom, but I don't think it was. It was because of that land is so big, so vast. And there we go, Mordor. It might even mean door sounds a bit like a door. So I wonder if it's like dark door or dark dimension. It might just mean dark dimension or shadow dimension. Something like that. I have a feeling somewhere. Maybe someone could tell me in the comments. So that's the end of episode 7, where I got to admit, I feel like quite a lot happened, but also maybe not. Like, we actually got the beginnings of Mordor. That's what the whole season has been built around. We still haven't seen Sauron, and Lady Galadriel's in a fight with everyone. Halbrand and Galadriel are going back to England. Adar seems to be somewhat in charge of Mordor. I don't know if Adar has a plan, because that was his plan. The plan was to make Mordor or the Southern into Mordor. I don't know how what Adar knew that would happen. I presume he was told. I somewhat presume he was told not by Sauron. That seems like something Sauron kind of wanted, but also I don't know if he would tell someone about it. He seems a bit too brave for that. As Morgoth, it was Morgoth's plan. So I almost wonder if Adar was before he was called Adar, but I wonder if Adar had a deeper connection to either Sauron or Morgoth. I mean, obviously, Morgoth controlled Adar, but I wonder if it's his other lieutenant of Morgoth, or was Adar lieutenant of Sauron at one point. I don't really know the taking order. I think we've got one more episode of season 1. Tune in next week. Thank you for watching. If you like what we've seen, don't forget to subscribe.